Oh my fucking stupid thing. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Test, test. Can you hear me now? Fucking hell. You you guys hate me, don't you? Now I have an echo. Hold on. Can you still hear it? Just give me a Neil, give me a thumbs up if you can still hear me. It's faint? Okay. Sorry. Fix faint. Alright. Can you hear me now? Better? You hear it? Yes? Alright. Fuck, I don't think I hit record. Yes. I don't have to I can edit all that shit. Alright, welcome to Smash the Party. What a fucking jeez. Sorry about that, guys. I don't still getting an echo for some reason, at least on my headphone. Hopefully you're not. Let me see if you're getting an echo. Okay. Hopefully better. Some cancellation shit. Still shitty. Still shitty. Alright. Still cancellation shit, huh? Let me just see, because that might be the fricking software. Echo cancellation. No? Is that better? Better, better, better? I don't know. It's still shitty. Echo? Alright. You got this. Why? Why you guys I can't. I'm home relaxing. I see you guys are hammering me, fucking going yelling at me. You can't there's an echo? Alright, whatever. If there's not an echo, I'm fucking doing it. I don't know why there's an echo. Alright, close. 10:37. Maybe there's an echo. Still shitty. Noise cancellation. I don't know why, because the microphone Can you guys hear it? I'm just trying to like, someone tell me if you hear an echo on Instagram. Can you hear it on Instagram? It's cutting in and out. Alright. So, alright. So I appreciate all the support, all the yelling. It's Can you hear it on Instagram? I know you guys are having a conversation. Alright, maybe it's this fucking thing. Who knows? Maybe I'll just put the microphone. Is it echoing you? Whatever, send it. Fuck it. Alright, whatever. I don't know why there's an echo. Really drives me nuts. Fucking stupid thing. Little better than it was. Alright, whatever. We're gonna get into it. I don't know why it's shitty other than that mic is off. That mic is too high. Wow, it's like all sputter. High, 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 high. Alright, whatever. Alright, we're going. If you can't hear it, I don't give a shit. We'll do it in post. So tonight's topic is obviously it's gotta be about communication because look at my struggle. I really struggled to communicate on how to start the damn show. But really, this came from an astute listener who said that, probably because I'm a little bit brash, and I believe this person may be maybe different opinion than me on politics, but they watch, and so I said, "Hey, look, what do you wanna hear?" And they said, "Well, how do you communicate with people that you have differences with?" And I'm gonna be completely vulnerable and honest, and I suck at it. Just bottom line, TLDR, too long didn't read or listen or whatever, TLDL. I suck at it, and I think I'm a good communicator because I like to talk, but I'm absolutely horrible at it. And the reason I have this show is probably because I'm horrible at it. And so that's my short answer. But so how do I do it or how do you do it? Why am I horrible at it? Let me just get into why I'm horrible at it, and then maybe then we can figure out how somebody that isn't horrible at it does. So for me, I come down to like kind of uh, a basic understanding. So if I'm talking to somebody that doesn't understand the issue and they have a strong position, then I'm already mad. I'm just mad. I'm mad because they shouldn't have a strong position. I don't know why I'm mad, but I'm fucking mad. I'm mad already. Don't don't you dare have a strong position on something you don't know anything. By the way, I have a lot of strong positions on stuff I don't know anything about. That's fine. But again, no one else is allowed to have a strong position without knowing anything about it because they haven't gone through this brain, which filters everything, right? That's this bias that I have, right? So the first frustration for me is that I look at it like, all right, are we talking? Are we both knowledgeable? And sometimes, look, if I'm not knowledgeable, I will defer, deflect, or like if I'm my position's weak, I'll flounder. I mean, I'm flexible. I will move, especially if I don't know anything about it. I'm talking to somebody that knows about it. This is their thing. I don't have a problem kind of deferring. As awkward as I am, look, I know I know I'm fucking awkward. I am always thinking about stuff. So that's another communication issue I have is that like I'm impatient and I'm always doing something in my head. Something's actually happening all the time. And so there's some event or thing or other thing I have to worry about or be aware of. And so my environment is not around when I'm walking in and out. So I have another problem is impatience. Like, so I'm impatient, and then I'm also, like, annoyed because maybe they have a strong position and it's not, they're just doing it because they're repeating. Let's just say they're repeating what they know. And I do the same thing. I did the same thing. If you go back and watch Smash the Party before, I talk about the fact that, I was just kind of educated, just pull R. Just walk up, march, and pull R. Don't ask questions, just fucking pull R. Pull R. So I don't care. I didn't think about anything. I'm like, just this is R. And so I just spouted the things that I thought I was supposed to say if I was an R. And I held those positions strongly, and I really didn't argue. I honestly didn't argue politics at that point because I was like, all right, I don't care. Nothing affects me. I'm fucking semi privileged in my world. I thought, right? But anyway, so first thing is I'm impatient. Second thing is knowledge. And so, when we talk about how do you communicate, for me, those are 2 problems because I don't mind educating people, and it sounds whatever, but if I know something, I enjoy part of my understanding of something is to say, "Alright, like, I can explain it." And if I can explain it, then I know that I understand it. So a lot of times I'll talk through stuff, and that helps me to understand things. So if someone doesn't necessarily understand something, that doesn't bother me, especially if it's something I understand. And if they have a strong position, they say, "You know what? I don't really know a lot about it," and then they wanna move on, I'll move on. But if they were like, "All right, well, whatever. I'm happy to talk about it or give my perspective," I whether I like to hear myself talk, whatever your idea of whatever, I do. I enjoy teaching, actually. I enjoy imparting knowledge. I really do. I should have been a fucking teacher or something, but it doesn't pay shit. And it's not it's and maybe my hero syndrome wouldn't have gotten help. Although maybe it would. I don't know, whatever. We'll talk about hero syndrome. It's a fucking vice. But, so you've got impatience going on for me. You've got lack of understanding. I don't mind stepping in and helping someone understand something that I feel strongly about. So, wrapping around to the question of politics, and so you've got these 3 things I'm talking about, impatience and, whether I teach somebody something, and that's kind of patriarchal, if you will, but if I know something about something and I'm spending time reading about it, then, maybe it's an opportunity to talk to somebody about it. So and then, you've got those things going on, but if you don't have someone that's open to number 3, where the education part, then it's frustrating, and then, I'm kinda like, "Yeah, alright, whatever, you don't wanna hear it, just eh." So, and I'm annoyed if it's something I feel strongly about and I don't know how we got into the conversation 'cause I'm pretty believe it or not, like, you don't see me walking around I'm walking up to people going, "What's your political viewpoints on everything?" I don't even talk politics that much with people other than if someone asks me something, I will go off, but so I'm not, like, going out there looking for battles or anything like that. I really don't. In fact, when I go to my family things, I kinda shirk away from it. It's always somebody's always gotta say something. I know you fuckers watch. I don't mean fuckers. I mean, I love you all, but I know, like, I don't wanna be I know maybe it's funny to watch me get triggered because I'm like, I get all, like I don't wanna answer that, and you guys do it for fun. I don't wanna my political views are different than many people. I don't wanna talk about it. So right there is another problem, right? Which I actually had in my notes of, like, people don't wanna talk about it, and so, I'm kind of somebody who's into politics, and then, I can get to an environment where I don't wanna talk about it. Now, why don't you wanna talk about it? For me, it becomes confrontational, and again, talking about my things that trigger me. I'm like, I'm patient, and I don't care that they have a well-educated viewpoint that's backed by data, but I struggle because I'm not trying to take any positions that don't have data backing them. And so it sounds really kind of pie in the sky. It does. It sounds like I'm putting myself on a pedestal, but I'm a flounder. I will flounder when I don't have data. If I don't have it, I mean, I don't go into a presentation or anything else, anything I do without knowing if I'm going to have to present it. I have to know and be able to think about those objections that people are going to have so that I can handle it and educate it. Because when I learn something, I'm spinning that subject around and trying to think of all the things. And so, I'll get stuck on something the teacher's teaching, and I'll get stuck on this thing. And now I'm just like, oh, I can't do it. So as a person who's trying to help someone understand something, I'm very open to understand, okay, is this a gap in what your understanding is? Okay, well, let's give you that baseline of understanding so now you can understand these other concepts. I don't mind that. It's a whole thing. And I don't know if teachers are going to laugh at me when they hear that, but I enjoy kind of taking someone and going, okay, what's the part you don't understand? Let's let's figure that out in baseline because that's what I needed. I didn't get a lot of times. It's like, oh, ADHD, oh, I don't understand. But then when I had to understand, you got 24 hours to learn that or you die. Then I can like maybe pull out a C in fucking calculus, learning it the night before. And it's not because I was. It's just that's so. So you got me trying to explain how do you communicate with all these little quirks and like how I learn and how I understand things. And so I have trouble when someone's not patient with me. So I have trouble. So I talk about patience and then I have trouble when someone's not patient with me because it's like, how do you not understand this, or how do you not get my effort to try to help you understand? And so here's another thing that comes across when I communicate. By the way, I'm putting myself out there as vulnerable, total shitty at this. The answer to the question isn't like do what Nate does on this one, I promise you, or ever really, but it's really just like, I know, and it's kind of personal to be honest with you because an event happened that oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Ah, man, I didn't plug it in. 6%. Dog. We might have to do go find my power cord real quick. Ooh, 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 ooh. I got 6%. Yo, folks, we're gonna do a little transition here. We're gonna get you on to something else, and I'm gonna go get this thing before my whole thing crashes. This is exciting. This is living, folks. This is living on the edge, living on the edge. I'll be right back.